You really got the right nigga for this shit, man.
Gangsta Grills, you bastards.
Let's take a picture of it.
The moment continues.
Standing on me. Let's take a picture of it. Trip on, we got lawyer money, nigga.
We just get warmed up.
Let's ride with you, nigga. Hope we gon' get that bread up, nigga. Let's take a picture of it. Feds taking pictures on me. Affiliates, nigga. The feds taking pictures on me. Nigga still snitching on me. 900 for the sip. What you think I'm smoking on me? Or what you think I'm joking on me? Blue rims, yeah, the coupe's grip on. Certified planted, think I'd rather make hits. Between me and you, yeah, I'd rather flip bricks. So tell me what's wrong with glass pots and a scale. I pose for them bitches like the double XL.
Hold me ball till we gone, Magic City to the mall. Trying to stay out of reach of the long gone monologue. I'm calm like snowfall through preliminary hearings. They indicting niggas for bootlegging and racketeering. Probably got me on the camera while I'm copping at the car lot. I'm coming out the bank, big crib with the call box. It's Willie, my future bright like a highlighter. They taking pictures cause I'm...
That's right. Good evening. Earlier tonight, agents came here. SWAT teams raided the business here at 147 Walker Street in downtown Atlanta. They confiscated everything inside the business. They say they have been investigating the business for some time now. The Fulton County Sheriff's SWAT team, along with Clayton County officials, stormed into DJ Drama's Gangsta Grills recording studio and cleaned the place out.
There were 17 individuals who were detained. I believe there were at least 2 individuals that we were interested in and were actually arrested that were the subjects of the warrants.
Authorities say the 2 men arrested for making and selling illegal CDs are 27-year-old Donald Cannon and 28-year-old Tyree Simmons, also known as DJ Drama and DJ Cannon.
These guys are actively advertising online. They've got a website that they're advertising from. That's where you place your order, and that's how the orders are shipped out.
Investigators say they've collected at least 50,000 of these illegal CDs. From here, they'll take them to evidence, and then eventually they'll be destroyed. Authorities seized all of the company's CDs, computers, recording equipment, money, bank statements, and even their cars.
Statistics also show that you can make up to 900% profit just on the resale of counterfeit CDs. So there's huge money to be made in it, and there's no stigma attached to purchasing it.
Though no other illegal activity was found, authorities say counterfeiting CDs typically goes hand in hand with other crimes.
In this case, we didn't find drugs or weapons, but it's not uncommon for us to find other contraband when we execute a search warrant.
And we're told by some neighbors tonight that DJ Drama and DJ Cannon are DJs at a local radio station.
Hey, yo, 1212, understand what's going on. It's the one and only, the world famous Mr. Thanksgiving, a.k.a. Mr. Gangsta Grills himself, a.k.a. Baracko Drama. You know what I mean? You know what I do. You know what I represent. Affiliates all day, every day. Shout the Grand Hustle. Right now, you tuned in to the one and only Come Up DVD. You understand how serious that is? That nigga's not really paying attention, man. Fendi, holla at these niggas, man. They not knowing what's going on, man. They not knowing how much money you getting, how much work you putting in, how much you got the streets on fire. It's Gangsta Grill Special Edition. Now they know. Holla back. Okay, Weezy. It's the $1 million fight we've been waiting on.
Yes, sir.
I need you to be very, very determined. You know the rules. Stick and move, stick and move. Beat him to the body. And walk through whatever spitfire comes your way. Get him.
Sick with it, 6 digits, big engines, get lots of head like 6 midgets. It's just this code I live by, represent the road I grew up by. Fresh from the bottom of the empire. We see.
Okay, good first round. Fucking them up with the combinations. You gotta keep them on the ropes like you had them. Don't forget, stick and move, stick and move. You know the game plan. Alright, come on, take no prisoners. Let's go.
My grill is gangster, my aim is money. The championship is beautiful, but the game, I gotta save the last dance.
Okay, good. Now we got it right where we want him. Good body blow, left right jab to the grill. Keep him up against the ropes if you get him there. Listen, I see his knees getting weak. You can finish him up in this round. Abuse him like we've been training for. Come on.
Get it straight like pants as I shots to the neck, now that's love in your mouth. Now we're affiliates, so don't give me the gangsta real. No drama, it makes no sense. I got a mean ass backhand and a cannon that don't miss. Bitch, bitch.
Now you can't stop us. What you gonna do right now? You can't run. The boss in here, we lost this shit. Cause ain't nobody doing it like we do. Oh no, you're gonna stop us now. You can't stop us. What you gonna do right now? You can't run. We the boss in here, we lost this shit. Cause ain't nobody doing it like we do. Oh no, 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 you can't stop us. Oh no.
I realized recently that I was born for this position. I took the fall for hip-hop, and I stand in front of you stronger than ever. Watch what come next. Follow the leader, nigga. DJ the fuck drama. IMG. Nothing can take me out my zone.
Nothing gonna stop us now. You can't stop us. What you gonna do right now? You can't run. The boss in here, we lost this shit. Cause ain't nobody doing it like we do. Oh no, nothing gonna stop us now. You can't stop us. What you gonna do right now? You can't run. We the boss in here, we lost this shit. Cause ain't nobody doing it like we do. Oh no, 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 you can't stop us. Oh no.
I mean, another day at the office. Come up, you know what I'm saying? That's how you come up, you put in work. Hey, yo, check it out. You know who it is, man. It's the one and only Barack O'Drama, a.k.a. Mr. Thanksgiving, a.k.a. Mr. Gangsta Grills himself, DJ Drama, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people might ask, why you call yourself Mr. Thanksgiving? Plain and simple, you know, I feed the streets. You know what I mean? They've been hungry for a while. They was hungry before I got here. I made sure that everybody ate, you know, with my projects, with my Gangsta Grills, with my mixtapes and what I do. You know, I make sure that everybody's fed and everything. So, you know, from the mixtape side of things, you know, from the work that I put in, I was in a position, you know, to take it to another level and to put together an album, you know what I'm saying? So when that time came, when that time for me to do what was right, you know, me and my team gathered up, you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Sense, Don Cannon, a lot of Dark Man, Bully the Kid, of course, you know what I mean? We sat down and we mapped out, you know, the whole Gangsta Grill album from the beginning. It was like, basically like, you know, it was like taking a blank canvas. You know what I mean? And I got all my colors from my paint and everything. You know what I'm saying? I got my different pastels and everything. And I got my different, what do they call, you know what I'm saying? Things you paint with and everything. You know, so I went in, you know, found the right colors, meaning the right artists. You know what I mean? We got everything together. You know, I went to who I wanted to work with, put the right songs together. You know, like I've realized when I did this Gangsta Grills album that, you know, I've been doing my thing in the streets for a long time, so I had a lot to live up to. A lot of people was going to look at it for a lot of the, you know, reasons being of what I've already accomplished in the mixtape side of things and making a classic. So I wanted to do it right, you know what I'm saying? So hence here we are. You know, the album is crazy. T.I., Young Jeezy, of course, Willie the Kid, first artist off AMG, a lot of Dark Man, Outkast is on the album. We got Jadakiss on the album. We got Styles P on the album. We got Bun B on the album. You know what I mean? We got so many people. We got the Runners on the album. We got Just Blaze on the album. I got BG on the album. Rest in peace, Soulja Slim's on the album. Juvie's on the album. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of ground covered. Plain and simple, you know. January 16th, you know what I mean? Them boys came to my doorstep. You know, for those who haven't heard the story, you must have been on the rock. If you're watching the Come Up DVD, you know about the situation, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they took me over to the car after taking me off the ground and telling me that I was being arrested for bootlegging and racketeering under the RICO law. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, the RICO law is that law they use against gangsters, you know, where they freeze all your assets, freeze all your accounts, and, you know, enable themselves to take as much as possible from you. You know what I mean? You know, so they took myself and Don Cannon, you know, right to jail. Pretty much, you know, confiscated everything in our studios, you know, including all my mixtapes, you know, all our studio equipment, and more importantly, my hard drive of my album. So, you know, after that, I was pretty much left with nothing. You know what I mean? Since then, we haven't really seen the day of court. I have yet to be indicted, and, you know, I haven't been brought up in any charges, but, you know, the challenge for me after that was really, you know, I was left without an album. You know, I have my record label calling me like, you know, Drum, what you gonna do? You know, obviously, is, you know, the publicity and promotions, the publicity side of things have been, you know, on the up and up, you know what I'm saying? So as record labels go, they were hype, you know what I mean? So they said, can you deliver an album in 3 weeks? You know, I was left with nothing. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got down to the nitty gritty and, you know, called who I needed to call, man, you know, did what I need to do and, you know what I mean, put together another album in that time and turned it in. So, you know, other than that, you know what I mean, the case stands as like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm confident that things can get worked out, you know what I'm saying? I really don't plan on seeing the day of court, and hopefully, you know what I mean, something good will come from this, you know what I'm saying? All eyes is on myself, all eyes is on the affiliates, all eyes is on the mixtape game, you know what I mean? But, you know, more importantly, like, I think it's people got to understand how important mixtapes are to, like, you know, to what we do to hip hop, and, you know, mixtapes are like the veins of the game, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, you can go back for 25, 30 years, you know what I mean? There's been mixtapes out, and I know the game, I study my history, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know about the Kool Hercs and, you know what I mean, the Brucey B's and the Love Bug Starskis, who was, you know, putting you know, the first recorded hip hop on the cassette tapes, and that's how it was getting around the world. And then, you know, you had the next generation, you know what I mean, the Kid Capris and the Doo-Wops and the SNS's and the DJ Clues, who took it to another level, and then, you know, those who came after them and whatnot, you know what I mean, the K-Slays, the Green Lanterns, and the Who Kids and whatnot, and, you know, rest in peace DJ Screw, DJ Jelly, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, looking at hip hop and what mixtapes mean to the game, it's like, you know, you telling me what I'm doing is wrong? You see what I'm saying? Like 50, Puffy, Hove, you know, three people, if you add up their net worth, well over $1 billion in this music thing, have all used mixtapes for their platform. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if it wasn't for what Ron G was doing back in the day, you know, putting R&B vocals to hip-hop beats, you know, that birthed a lot of the original Bad Boy era. You know what I'm saying? Look at 50 Cent and what he was able to accomplish from the movement he started in the mixtape game. You know what I mean? Or even what Jay and Dame was doing early on with the Rockefeller mixtapes with Clue, and then going on to sign Clue, and then him going on to sell 1 million records. You know what I'm saying? It's all examples of what mixtapes have meant to the game. And that was even before I didn't even talk about Jeezy, T.I., and Lil Wayne. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what I represent. I represent a long line lineage of mixtape DJs, you know. So I stand here proud as a mixtape DJ. You know what I mean? I would never leave the streets alone. And, you know what I mean? More importantly, like, you know, I'm here to make sure the movement continues on. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think they picked you out of all the DJs? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I can't say they picked me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, situation happened for the reasons that it happened. You know what I mean? But I don't really get into, you know, the how come or why, or, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I move forward, you know what I'm saying? So my only goal from that point was really just to, you know, where do I go from here? You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting my white flag up, you know, it's really time to work. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
Okay. Do you think they're trying to, like, just destroy the whole mixtape thing and get them off, all mixtapes off the street?
I don't think so, but more than if I think that, I would hope not, because, you know, when it all boils down, I think, you know, again, everybody needs to realize, you know, how important mixtapes are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, where would the next star come from if he doesn't come from that DJ breaking that artist in the streets? You know what I'm saying? Because that new artist is not going to get played on mixtapes. When Jeezy came out, you know, he was doing shows off mixtapes without any radio play. You know what I'm saying? And look at him now. He made, you know, Universal Music Group, you know, a lot of money. You know, he went platinum a couple times over. So, you know what I mean? I know the game is fucked up right now, but I would really hope that attacking the mixtapes or attacking mixtape DJs would not be, you know, something that they would see as a benefit, you know, for the higher ups or the powers that be. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, again, man, this music starts in the streets. And, you know, sometimes in the game we have, you know, you don't always have execs like Jay and like Puff who come from where we come from, who know the importance of what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure there's some miscommunication somewhere in the buildings, but you know what I mean? I mean, you know, I've gotten enough messages through the grapevine that, you know, lets me know that people realize, you know, that, you know, you can't kill the mixtape game. No. What
do you think, like, would happen if they got rid of the mixtapes and all?
I mean, I think the game would suffer for real, you know, without any mixtapes. I mean, you know, where's the next movement going to come from? But I don't think that's going to happen, you know, because hip-hop, see, we do good when we get faced with adversity. You know what I'm saying? We overcome that, you know what I mean? I look at how far we've gotten, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really worried about that. You're always going to have, you know, younger DJs who may not necessarily feel as though they have as much on the line as somebody like myself or, you know, my peers, and they, you know what I mean, they don't care, so they're going to just do what they do, you know what I'm saying? So you're always going to have a mixtape DJ because mixtape DJs are hustlers, you see what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, the streets will always want to be fed with hip-hop, you know what I mean? That's why it moves so fast. So, you know, I'm not worried about that. I mean, again, you know, I definitely think it's a drought right now, you know what I'm saying? There's still some people doing their thing and whatnot, you know what I mean? But the game will overcome this, and if anything, you know, some things might have to change, but, you know, so be it.
Do you have any advice to any other DJs that just kind of scare them off, you know what I mean? Like,
man, I mean, you just got to find your lane. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like DJing is like, you know, you don't have anybody to tell you, you know, when to get up or when to clock in, you know, or where you need to be, you know what I'm saying? And especially for a mixtape DJ, see, the thing that always pushed me is, you know, I took my job very seriously. You know what I mean? A lot of DJs go to the radio and then go home, or, you know, they go to the club and then go home and, you know, chill for 20 hours a day, you know, except for them 3 hours, you know what I'm saying? I took mine like every second of the day I was working to do what I do, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if the mixtape game is kind of slow right now, you know, it's many other avenues. If you feel you're scared of that game, you know, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? It's a million other things you could be doing. You know what I mean? So, especially trying to keep yourself from getting a real job. You know what I mean? But, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, I love DJing. I respect all DJs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, to get to the heights that I'm at as a DJ, you know, just let you know that anything's possible, you know what I'm saying, if you put your mind to it. So, you know what I mean, like really, I wouldn't even suggest anybody be scared of the game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just gotta keep doing your thing.
What other ventures are you getting into right now?
I mean, basically, you know, other than the radio, you know what I'm saying, I got Affiliates Music Group. You know, that's our label venture with Asylum. You know, we got Willie the Kid's project work. We're working on his shit right now, you know what I'm saying? He's on my first single. You know, we're going to blast him off kind of, you know, like Snoop was to The Chronic, you know what I mean, on my album. He's all over my album, Crazy and everything, getting his situation right. He's from the Midwest, you know what I'm saying, Gun Rule, Michigan, so to be exact, you know what I mean? So, you know, he's a problem in his own right, so, you know what I'm saying? I'm really focused on, you know, getting his shit together. Yeah. Hey, yo, check it out, man. You got to understand what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Exclusive. Very, very serious, you know. You don't use that word lightly. You understand me? If you're watching this, you paying attention, man. Call me Baracko Drama, a.k.a. Mr. Thanksgiving, a.k.a. Mr. Gangsta Grills himself. You know what I mean? Gangsta Grills album on the way. Willie the Kid on the way. I represent LAD. I represent Trendsetter Sense. I represent Mr. Money Machine, Don Cannon, the whole Affiliates team. You know what I'm saying? Dirty Money, man. That nigga's really paying attention, man. Fendi really getting it. You see what I'm saying? He come up DVDs like bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? You just saw the last one. You got the other one on deck right now, right? You know what I mean? It's come up DVD, man. It doesn't get any bigger than this, man. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Thanksgiving. Me and Fendi, we feed the streets together. Y'all know that, man. All eyes on us. Holla back.